Have you ever wondered about what life is like for kids who live on a cattle ranch? We would like to introduce you to some kids who live and work on ranches here in California. These kids and their families raise cattle to provide beef for people to eat here in our country and around the world. They are going to share their world with you.
I am Caden. I am 10 years old, and I am in the 5th grade.
I'm Brent. I am 13 years old and in the 8th grade.
I am Abby. I'm 15 years old and a sophomore in high school. We are the 4th generation of our family to live and work on our ranch.
My name is Drew. I am 14 years old and a high school freshman.
My name is Ethan. I'm 12 years old and in the 7th grade. Our family has a small ranch and we are all neighbors.
My name is Jacob and I am 17 years old and a senior in high school. A typical day for us starts between 5:30 and 6 in the morning.
We do the same stuff city kids do, but we have extra chores to take care of every morning too.
After we get dressed, make our beds, and brush our teeth, we have to take care of the animals before we do anything else. They eat breakfast before we do most of the time.
There are dog kennels to clean, horses to feed, and stalls to muck.
Hay to load and cattle to feed.
Eggs to collect, waters to check.
And sometimes an orphaned calf to feed.
For those of us in high school, we have a 35-minute bus ride to the nearest high school.
For the rest of us, school starts after breakfast. We do our lessons at home. Our school work can take from 4 to 6 hours each day.
Living on a cattle ranch gives us the opportunity to experience new things all year long. Every season brings with it new aspects of life and different types of work to be done.
In the fall, a new year of school starts for us too, and it is a very busy time of year on a ranch.
In early September, we are busy gathering cattle off of summer pastures in the local mountains. We bring them to pastures at lower elevations to take care of them and protect them from predators during the colder months of the year. We also wean last year's calves.
At the end of September, we compete at our county fair with our 4-H and FFA projects. Sometimes we show animals and sometimes we cook or bake or create things. It's always fun, but especially when you win a ribbon.
The cows begin calving in late September. They finish about Christmas.
Normally, the raining season starts in the fall and lasts through the spring. Weather can affect what we do each day and our success during the year, but we count the rain as a blessing.
Rain is very important when it comes to the food you eat. The winter and spring rains provide water necessary for the seeds in the soil to germinate and the plants and grass to grow.
Farmers need rain to grow their crops of vegetables, fruit and grains, for breads and cereals. For ranchers, the rain is important because it grows grass that cows eat for food.
As humans, we cannot eat grass because our bodies cannot digest the cellulose in the stems.
The cool thing about cows is that their stomach has 4 parts, and because of that, they can eat the grass and it helps them grow. They turn grass into beef.
So all winter, we work around the weather. In December and January, we start the branding season, which runs through March or April.
Brandings are an important part of ranching that has taken place for hundreds of years.
Neighboring ranchers arrive early in the morning to help each other with the hard work.
Cattle are gathered and sorted, separating the cows and calves in different pens.
We mark the calves for identification purposes with brands and sometimes ear tags. We do this to protect them from theft and to identify calves that need extra care.
The calves are vaccinated to prevent life-threatening illnesses, just like children are vaccinated when they're little.
The best part about brandings are the roping,
seeing our friends,
And the food.
Whether it's deep pit roast, tri-tip, steak or ribs, beef is always what's for dinner at our brandings.
Did you know that beef has many of the good things your body needs for energy and good health? Among other things, beef is an excellent source of zinc, iron, and protein. Yeah, it has zip.
Zinc helps your body heal from injuries, build muscle, and it strengthens your body to fight infections. Zinc also helps you think, remember, and pay attention. It is important to your sense of smell and taste too.
Iron helps red blood cells carry oxygen throughout the body. If someone isn't getting enough iron, they might feel tired, sore all over, score lower on problem-solving tests, or run out of energy sooner on the playing field. And did you know that iron from beef is much more easily absorbed than iron from vegetable sources?
Protein is a source of energy for your body. Protein builds and repairs your body's muscle, bones, blood, and organs.
The protein in beef is a complete protein, which means it has all the essential amino acids your body needs. Amino acids are like building blocks, or Legos, which your body needs to build and repair tissue.
Beef is also one of the best sources of B vitamins. The B vitamins help make energy and set it free when your body needs it. B6 helps your nervous system stay healthy, helps your body fight infections, and builds protein you need to grow.
Beef can be found on the food pyramid under the category of meat and beans. It is considered a power food because it is loaded with nutrients for the small amount of calories it contains.
We love beef. It tastes good and is good for you.
Once our brandings are completed, spring rolls around and is full of new life, green grass, beautiful wildflowers, and a new collection of ranch chores.
The horses have their foals, and it's time to start preparing the cattle to move up to their summer pastures. By rotating the cattle from the lower range near our home to the higher elevations in the forest for the summer, we are not only helping the cattle, but we are caring for and conserving the land as well.
This pasture rotation allows more grass to grow, helps maintain plentiful water supplies, sustains healthy forest growth, and protects the ground from erosion.
Before the cattle are taken to the mountains for the summer, we check for calves that were born late and cows with missing ear tags. We also vaccinate all the cows to help keep them healthy.
Cattle drives still exist today. It takes 2 days to push the cattle about 15 miles from the headquarters to their summer pastures.
These cattle drives have become some of our favorite ranching traditions, but they are hard work too.
We start before the sun comes up and ride all day. We are careful to go slow so the cattle don't get tired.
We must pay close attention to the cattle, and we cannot let any calves turn around and go back to the corrals where we start. We have to work hard to keep the herd together and watch closely for any cattle that are having difficulty with the long trip. It is our responsibility to be sure the cattle stay healthy.
The weather on these cattle drives is unpredictable, but rain or shine, cold or hot, wet or dry, it's always a good day to see the cattle settling in lush grass for the summer ahead.
During the summer, there isn't as much work to do with the cattle, but there's plenty of maintenance work to do that is necessary to sustain the land on both our ranches and the mountain pastures.
We fix fence to protect private property and the meadows and streams in our mountain forests.
We build and repair corrals and train young horses.
We work on our projects for the county fair in the fall.
We ride in parades, go to rodeos, and sometimes compete with our horses.
We repair springs and other water sources.
We fix more fence.
And we try to stay cool however we can.
When summer is over, we start the gathering season and the cycle begins all over again.
Throughout the year, our hard work contributes to the success of the ranch.
We take the place of hired hands by doing the work, and that saves the ranch money.
We learn how to work hard, work as a team, follow instructions, and be responsible for our actions.
But if someone gets careless, it can affect everything we do. One gate left open can undo an entire day's work.
But no matter what we're doing, our life is full of adventure.
Every day is an opportunity to see animals in their natural habitat. Our hard work in caring for the land and water sources provides a safe habitat for many different species. On any given day, we might see
Deer,
Bobcats,
Wild turkeys,
Raccoons,
Coyotes,
hawks,
and eagles.
Even though it seems like we do a lot of work, our life is really a lot of fun.
When we're not working or doing our school lessons, we also get to
build forts,
climb rocks,
dig for treasure,
Go hiking, play on swings,
Go fishing,
and play with puppies.
ride bikes,
swim in whatever water we can find,
and play in the mud.
ride our horses for fun,
go exploring,
and basically whatever our imaginations dream up.
All in all, our life is never boring and always full of excitement and surprises.
We are proud to be a part of our nation's rich ranching heritage.
As members of the cattle industry, we consider it a privilege to bring a quality beef product from our ranches to your tables. So the next time you eat a hamburger or a steak, we hope you remember us and think about a different way of life for other kids like you. Until we meet again, may the grass be green, your horse be sure-footed, and may you always ride on happy trails.